Hey everybody, welcome back to James Plays Ghostmaster. We're going to choose one of these two levels, but before I do, let's go to the pumpkin and look at high scores. As you see, this is where you get some information about the missions you played, and it lets you revisit missions to try to get a better score, which means getting more gold plasm. Now we have a paltry 67, and I showed you Clatterclaws.
You may spend your gold plasm to teach your haunters new powers. To do so, click upon a ghost, then select their Powers menu. Clicking on a blank power slot displays powers that may be taught. A ghost may learn one power per empty slot.
With our 67, we're going to spend 50 on flower power, which will just, it's a light power, but should be useful at some point. And since I can only choose one power to put in this slot, there you go. Something like up here, his 6th slot, you have to choose between one of these. And I'm not ready to make a choice, but I am ready to fill that out a little bit. Now I want to check something. Still wild, still only accepts one order. Okay. Now with that, we're gonna go to the Calamityville Horror.
A sweet little old lady used to dwell within these walls, but her mind was fading, and her sanity fleeting. She loved receiving visitors, and hated to see them go. So she administered arsenic in their tea, and made certain they would stay a while. Stay forever! The house itself has become unsettled by these events, and although it is not truly sentient, we still have a duty to protect the interests of the unseen world. Let the events that have until now been hidden become known to the mortals. Reveal the corpses to them, and your goal shall be fulfilled. But beware, for one cadaver may not suffice to convince the skeptical police that something sinister is afoot.
Unlike the previous level, scaring people is not our priority here. We actually need to use our powers to ensure that these bodies are discovered. And they can't be discovered if everybody runs out of the house. We have access to 5 ghosts for this mission instead of 4 like last time. Let's see the recommendations. And I'm going to stick with these recommendations. Everybody's got some use here. New to this mission, though, is Whirlweird, who fetters to children, actual living people. It's basically a poltergeist. And will just cause a lot of weird phenomenon. We also have Boo returning. And Weather Witch, now on our team. Now we also have Ghastly, who is a horror, most powerful. And Stonewall, who is an elemental. Everybody is going to play a part in this mission.
Reveal the hidden corpses to the mortals.
Now, just because we don't want to scare people out of the house, it doesn't mean we don't want to scare them. Remember, plasm, important. Need it. Gotta get more of it. Only gonna get more of it if we make people a little uneasy. So, I'm gonna take Whirlweird here and set powers. Let's just do Kinesis, because that's a big jump. And let's go looking for little kids. Oh, who's this? Who's this little Dickens? Hi! you're now haunted by a ghost. And you will use those powers all the time, because I can't give you any orders that are helpful. But if you get into the vicinity of any other people and you feel like being funny, that's good to me. So, Fool's Errand will compel people to go check things out, even if nothing's there. That's very helpful. Jinx, which you saw her try to do and fail, will make people unlucky. That'll make them more likely to believe, and also maybe a little bit of fear and madness along with that. So we'll let Whirlweird do its thing. As you see, it's not doing a very good job of its thing. Let's go see some ghosts.
Hello, sir. Or madam, or, well, whatever you are. Can I interest you in our range of facial care products? Our hydrating Night Silk works in conjunction with our non-foaming, revitalizing face wash and our botanical moisture splash. May I spritz you with our fragrance? If we could just arrange to demonstrate our products on one of the ladies of the house, I'm sure we can reach some amicable arrangement regarding the purchase of our fine range of perfumery and cosmetic enhancement solutions.
So Maxine is bound to her makeup kit, and not her body, which is there. And as was suggested, get some lady of the house to use the makeup and she might be free. But there is a boarded up door. What are we going to do about that? Well, like I said,
A demonstration on one of the lovely ladies of the house would doubtless convince you of the supremacy of our cleansing system.
well, like I said, we can use the powers of ghosts that are bound, and we're going to go up to intrigue. That will make people compelled to come to the fetter that she's bound to. She'll also use bitter cold, unless we give her an order not to. But I find that it can be helpful. It's kind of like, hey, this room's kind of cold. And now here somebody's compelled. They're investigating. But apparently they weren't compelled enough to go open up that room. Don't worry, it will happen in time. Let's go up to the roof.
So, I'm up on this roof, fixing the shoddy coax antenna, thinking a coat hanger would do better, when I start feeling queasy. I'm thinking maybe the little old lady used non-dairy creamer in the tea, when my gun explodes. I made a grab for the chimney, but I guess I lunged too far, because now I'm stuck in it. Give me a hand, would ya?
He's bound to his body. And also, well, I guess he's not bound to his body, he's bound to the antenna. But we need to free his body in order to unbind him. And what better way to shake a corpse out of a chimney than with a tremor? So let's go ahead and bind you to the earth. Potted plant counts as earth. Down goes the body. Let's bench Stonewall. Let's go back to here. We just saw that this got opened up. Oh, somebody must be jinxed by a poltergeist. That's what you get for turning on a light. Oh, here's some more action going on. He appears to have noticed.
The mortals have discovered a skeleton. Now it must be shown to the police.
Yep, he noticed there was a body here. He's going to go call the police about it. Now it's all down to luck. I'm actually going to change her orders so that she only uses intrigue. Hopefully she will cause intrigue in a lady who will come and try out the makeup. If they don't, well, that's what replaying levels is for. Let's go zoom out a little bit more. Just wanted to see if I can find Whirlweird. Next floor. Just doing your thing. We're maintaining. That's fine. No, we were supposed to have a body come out of a chimney, but I don't see any bodies in any fireplaces. Seems like we have to do a little bit more work. Maybe we will use Ghastly, who has Bitter Cold, which will make a room nice and chilly, and bind him to some poison tea. And people will either get up and leave the room because it's too cold, or they'll be smart and start a fire in the fireplace. While that's happening, let's go down to the basement and meet our last ghost.
She seemed like such a sweet old dear, making me tea and all when I came to fix the boiler. Next thing I know, I'm a dead man, and she's bricked me up. I reckon I could escape into a mortal's body if someone would just get close enough.
He's bound to his corpse, and he's bricked up behind a wall. We need a way to open up that wall. What better way
Police have arrived.
than
Let them
with
conduct
a
their
tremor?
investigation.
And here come the police. Here's a patch of earth, conveniently placed right by the wall. He will use tremor. And now we will unbind him once we get a chance. And let's quickly go up to this floor, because I believe something happened. Maybe not. Maybe he just also discovered the body. Okay. Anyway, police, they're gonna go check out that body. And there's a handyman who's coming. And I believe that might have been because this was opened up while somebody was down here. They might have noticed that. Or maybe it's because somebody did start a fire and it's not going out the chimney. I'm going to bench Ghastly because I want people to come check out this room, and they might shy away if it's too cold. Meanwhile, let's see about somewhere I can bind Weather Witch and Powers. I can't use Siren Song, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and bench her for now. Here's somebody who might be seeing this, and they ignored it.
Law enforcers have located a corpse. The police will report this body, but it will take the discovery of a second corpse to initiate a full investigation.
Okay, one corpse down, one corpse to go. The handyman is coming. And he's gonna go see what's up. And oh, some bones came out.
It feels good to stretch the old ectoplasm. And now I'm gonna do more than just shock these jokers.
And that's gonna get reported for sure. Eventually, possibly. Maybe he didn't actually notice there were bones there. Maybe somebody else will. Yep. Somebody else did. Now, all it takes is the 2 bodies, and then we've finished this mission. We did not get Arclight free. But, like I said, that's what replaying missions is for. Unless somebody really wants to come down here. We also didn't get Maxine. Even though her body was discovered, that doesn't mean anybody actually used the makeup. See what I mean about a little bit of random luck? I did everything I'm supposed to, but it's still up to the people in the house. Might still have a little bit of time. to sort this stuff out. You'll see. But yeah, overall, so long as you're not worried about getting everybody in one go, not too difficult a mission. You just need a little bit of scaring. That's where Whirlweird comes in. And also, Boo could have come in handy if necessary for getting people to get a little more spooked. Oh, right at the end, the handyman was there. Well, we got 250 for that. Relatively fast time. Could be faster, but, you know, the AI likes to be a bitch. I'll show you me getting these two ghosts, though, and then we will call it.
Perhaps that blusher would better suit Madam if her facial skin tone were paler. Shall we find out?
Well, luck was on our side this time. Unfortunately, I was not up here looking. But yeah, Granny came up and tried the makeup, and we got Maxine for that.
Can't hang on to this joker anymore. Time for a tea break.
And there we are. We got Arclight. I was using Weather Witch's Siren Song to try to bring somebody down, but I don't think it was working. But what happened was, we had that loose brick, somebody came down and noticed it, and then one of two things will happen. They'll call the repairman to deal with it, or they'll break a few more bricks themselves to look in there. Either way, Arclight grabs them, and he gets free. That doesn't necessarily mean that anybody saw the corpse, though. You still need somebody to see the corpse. And in case they didn't see it, now you have a freed up corpse. And if you have Maxine, go ahead, use her intrigue. And maybe that will compel somebody to take a closer look. Now all that's left to do is get a second body discovered, because Maxine's body was discovered. And then we will have finished this level. So maybe I might as well go for a little bit of this action. And sooner or later, we will get this fireplace lit, or we will get this body discovered down here. Either way, we've done this mission already. We're about to do it again. So, I will see you next time for a little weird seance. So until then, everybody, bye-bye.